Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kane! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Musiala. And Upamecano. Now it's Owen. Now the finish! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
In with a header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Owen. Mbappe. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Mohamed Salah.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good read, needed to be. Hits one! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Oh no, this does not look good. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Fernando Torres. Rafinha. He is through here. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Lovely chance! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Gnabry. Llorente. Salah. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Mbappe. Played into space out wide. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. Throw in.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Salah. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Van Dijk. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. And that's played in low. And the first half is done.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Kane. He can run onto that. Oh, what a ball! Mbappe, unable to make it happen. Has a shot! It's a loose ball. He rises! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And he goes cross-field. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Mbappe! And here's Owen. Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Owen, big chance! In he goes again! And he hits the net! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Tottenham give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Driving forward. Now it's Pedri. Owen. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pedri. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And Torres! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolute...
Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has 2. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for
He's had a hit! He has done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
64 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That's beautifully weighted. Has a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Tottenham finding their passes. And that has been cut short. Beckham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's in on goal. There's no flag. And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely feet. Yamal concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Might be danger here. Oh, and Torres! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
This has become one superb game of football. Great hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been knocked clear. Back into the middle. Opts to play it back. Beckham! And he's taking no chances there. This time, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona go into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires...
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't...
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Oh, that was vital. Oh, that... Can he put it away? Mbappe is magnificent! And that may just do it! Well, what... That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe collecting the match ball, and it is his. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Yamal. Oh, this is a great position.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Yamal. And that could set him on his way. And he's quick to get it clear again. He is just caressing the ball. It's going to be another throw. The ball has bounced loose now. Pedri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Kane! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Messi. That's good running with the ball. Kane. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And they can counter here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bastoni. Pedri looking to run onto it. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Beckham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rodri. Musiala is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Rodri. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Batistuta. Looking for the runner.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's gone for goal. Yamal gets a good foot in there. Otto. And here's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Musiala. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal. Ribery. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played back in. Mbappe! Just too much, fractions.
Mbappe probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Batistuta chasing after it. De Jong does really well to win the ball there.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Picked out, and the finish! Oh, taken with style! Right back in the game! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Ribery. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Beckham. He's looking for the runner here. Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And he's there to get it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Musiala.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
No luck with that dink over the top. Upamecano. Oh, super find. And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Barcelona leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we're off again. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. De Jong has a look and has a go.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pass is just off target. Strong running down that left flank. Wriggles his way through. Rafinha stood his ground strongly. Now it's Ribery. He has found the way through. Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bastoni. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Musiala. De Jong.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. Beckham. Oh, well played, well played. Batistuta looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Rafinha. Looks to go up and over. Upamecano. And he was quick to react. Pedri. And it's Beckham. De Jong. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That looks a good ball through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Ball's gone out of play.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
Could be danger here.
El dorsal 7. Ribery. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 22.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gets his head to it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Ribery. Ribery touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he finish? And that would have won it.
Ribery really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Over to the left. Bastoni. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 14. Cambio de jugadores.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing...
And Batistuta! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Kane. Kimmich. Beckham. That's going to go a long way. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. We have already started here. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. He shifted it to the flank. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's been shifted off it. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Neymar. A searching ball that into space. And it's Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Kane. Mbappe. Goes in for the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's really nicely played. Van Dijk is there to clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Musiala. He's got the shot away! Bellingham. So, what can they make of this? Yamal. And it's Kane. Adams gets over and intercepts. Musiala. Kane. No, he's just misjudged that one. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that pass has been well intercepted. And it's Beckham. Nice ball, and he's in here. There's the hit! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. What a throw in. No, again there's no way through. Beckham. Pedri. Oh, good looking ball. Driving forward. Beckham. And here's Musiala. Oh, great. And the shot! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Maradona.
There's the start of the second half.
Him is number 13, Neymar.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pedri. Beckham. Musiala. Musiala powering forward here. That is ended up in no man's land. Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckham. Kane. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. He's found a way past. Roberto Carlos. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Musiala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Costa Curta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. Musiala, who's set up 1 goal so far. Van Dijk. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Gets his head to it! And he hits the net!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 60
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity. Has a look and has a go. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Mbappe. That has been cut short. Driven forward. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Beckham. Floated through. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Stoichkov, now the finish! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Cleared away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal. Bellingham, looking understandably energised after his goal. He's looking to set free a runner. Çalhanoğlu. Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Stoichkov. Can he spark a counter here? Into the last 5 minutes. He's played him through.
Bayern Munich have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And he's managed to gift it back. Lewandowski. Ribéry. Barcelona, moments now away from seeing this one out. Neymar goes on a charge down the left.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. Spread neatly. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Oh, they can break here. Pedri. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. He's played him through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mbappe!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Hits one! And another try! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a nicely weighted pass. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Frankowski. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne. Frankowski. Now Mbappe. And here's Messi. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Musiala. Always onto this. He's picked, he's one on, there's the shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Shapes to shoot! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0, and things are starting to look... And the shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ruben Neves. Son Heung-min. Oh, easy pickings there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. No way through there. Cucurella. De Bruyne.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Pedri. And it's Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. Son Heung-min. Half-time coming up, and oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cucurella. Now it's Kane. Yamal. He is through here. And he lines up a cross. Now it's Rafinha. Back in. He's got tall. And that's past the post.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Frankowski. Mbappe. Van Dijk. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Van Dijk. Mbappe with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Some resolute defending there.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Kane. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
In with the challenge, and he's managed to get free. Some good work on the right flank here. Musiala! Oh, what has happened here? And again! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rafinha. Musiala pinches it off him. And it's Son Heung-min. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
Mbappe, and the finish! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great position here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared away. It's gone backwards.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Yamal. Beckham. Ruben Neves. Kane. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a hit. It's there. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Thuram. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shot could be on. Great hit! And it's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rafinha. And they've got a throw. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram. Messi. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pedri. This is promising. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Son Heung-min. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe. De Bruyne. And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham. And here's Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, no joy this time. Frankowski. Ruben Neves. Hernandez, who's set up one goal so far. Pedri. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the ball is out of play. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Ruben Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. And it's Messi. De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. De Bruyne. Real chance! Brought out the best in the keeper. Messi plays it short. And that is that. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That is a brilliant interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
Okay, interesting. Kane. Yamal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Timber. Rafinha gets a foot in here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great ball if he can get there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Beckham. Martinez. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Back into the middle. Ah, that's a fine interception. Neither side yet able to find the net. Goretzka. Hakimi looking to get on the end of this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kimmich. And Hakimi. De Bast. Goretzka. Oh, that was vital. Upamecano. Pedri. Bastoni. Oh, and he's through the middle. Rafinha. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's had it nicked away. And now they can clear their lines. Van Dijk. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedri. And it's Kane. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Timber. Foden is onto it in a flash. And it's Beckham. Pinches it off him. Martinez. And reclaimed it in a trice. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Pedri. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Goretzka. Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, that's well spotted. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Kane to Beckham. Always onto this. Beckham. Upamecano gets across and deals with it. And here's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Kane. Foden. Goretzka. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Van Dijk. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And there's green grass ahead of him. Musiala. Pass somewhat off target. Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musiala. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Upamecano cuts it out. Musiala. Now it's Beckham. Well, that has not gone well. Goretzka. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Musiala. Mbappe. Ederson catches it safely. And he was quick to react. Played back in. Pedri. Nice interception, well timed. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe, not the most accurate pass.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. He could be in here. Mbappe hits one! They've scored! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Just the goal kick. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. The final 5 minutes. And it's Ribéry. Kimmich. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. Hakimi. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Kubo.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Mendes. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, played right into his path. Mbappe, up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
He would be the obvious choice. Chance! Musiala, quality ball. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. De Jong. And Mateus. Mbappe. Zubeldia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zubimendi. Quarter of an hour played. Baranachea, that is a great pick out. Climbs up big! And it's a goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Mikel Oyarzabal is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Rafinha. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Mateus with the short one. Mateus has it in a wide position. Decent hit! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedri. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Traoré. Kubo. He's found a way through. Traoré. Zubimendi. Can he get it through? Great chance! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely bit of skill. No, that's too long. Pedri. For Musiala. Mateus. Oh, that's delightful. And he's managed to get free. Musiala. Shot a goal! Kubo. Traoré. Zubimendi. Barrenechea. Now Zubimendi. Traoré. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Pedri. He's in space and looking for options. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Musiala! And for a moment, time stood still. Zubimendi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mbappe distributed tidily. Oh, what a climb! He's scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Gol del Barcelona. El dorsal 42.
So we have a break. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we're underway again. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, that's nice. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's away! And the shot! He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kubo. Zubimendi. Now Pablo Marin. And he's intervened well there. He's looking to set free a runner.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Mendes providing an outlet on that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Mbappe plays a delicate ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Musiala. Zubimendi. Here's Oyarzabal. Oh, it's come loose. Mendes. Traoré. Marine. And no, that was never going to make it. Mateus. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. No, it's not getting there. And here's Kane.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14. El dorsal
Now it's Rafinha.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Zubimendi.
8, el dorsal
Barcelona
17,
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mendes is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. Gets his pass away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Mendes pinches it off him.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Looks for the finish. Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Back into the middle. Now it's Foden. And that is masterful defending. Zubimendi. Marine. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe turns and he's got the shot away! In for the pieces! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
dorsal 13.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the op.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Barcelona preparing to celebrate. They are potentially 90 minutes away from promotion. They just need a single point. It would be, no question, the biggest point of this campaign. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. He's shifting through the gears here. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, great chance! He's scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Messi, he's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... Messi! Japan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And the ball's come loose here. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kvaratskhelia. Mbappe chasing after it. So just a one early goal to report, so he'll try from distance. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Shot at goal! And that has skimmed the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Kane. Yamal. Quarter of an hour played. That's Beckham. Bastoni. Great hit! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Musiala. Played back in. Yamal. Stoichkov. Now it's Beckham. And they can counter here. Beckham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kane. Yamal. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's headed upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. 30 minutes gone. Mbappe. Kane. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's their second corner of the game. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Pedri.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Yamal, he has found a way through. Seedorf cuts out the pass. Beckham promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. Some resolute defending there. Looking for the run. Pedri. It is a corner, good chance. Barcelona have their third corner.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That's good running with the ball. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's gone forward. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution for Japan, number 8, Alexander-Arnold.
And we're off again.
On the field is number 14, Turnbull. Substitution.
Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kane. Pedri. Oh, that had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kane, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kane receives it in a good position here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe. Mbappe! Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Stoichkov. And here's Messi. Great touch. He is through. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Kane. Mbappe gets a good foot in there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a little off target. Now it's Stoichkov. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going full steam ahead down the left flank. Kane. Kane. Now it's Pedri. Beckham. Now it's Stoichkov.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, they've got it again. Ribery. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Pedri. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Beckham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham. Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's managed to get free. Ribery, well seen, saw that coming. Haaland! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that was never going to make it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Yamal. Haaland. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. And time is up. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's through, now is he in? And that's been drilled in. That'll be a throw. Molina. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good alertness.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bruno Fernandes. Messi powering forward here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
In towards the back stick. Oh, well played, well played. De Paul. To McAllister. Fernandes. Molina. De Paul.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
In again. And he's there to clear it. Good spot. And the finish! And that has been clubbed away. Vitinha. Vitinha. Here's Rafael Leao. Vitinha. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. De Paul. Molina. For De Paul. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's got away. Alvarez going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Palhinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Romero cuts out the pass. Ball's gone out of play. Rafael Leao. That's a sharp pass. He's played him through. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. De Paul looks to get on the end of this. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bruno Fernandes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha touches it back. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Martinez.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Cristiano. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Molina. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Molina is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bruno Fernandes. And he's forced to go back. Vitinha being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fernandes. Martinez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's picked it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Otamendi gets good distance on it. Vitinha, little pass back. Good effort from distance. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Martinez. Tagliafico. There's the hit! He scores! The breakthrough strike! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Fernandes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
João Neves. Ruben Dias. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Molina. Fernandes. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's bustling through here. Alvarez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Ruben Dias. And Mendes. There will be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Just a quarter of an hour to play. João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Martinez. McAllister. Tagliafico. Oh, played through for the wide man. Lovely bit of skill. And he's taking no chances there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Climbs up big! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. And that should get the job done.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And we have our very first corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Can he finish? Fernandes. Gonzalez. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tagliafico has found the net here, of course. McAllister couldn't quite squeeze that one through. João Neves threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's had it taken off him. Martinez. Tagliafico. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. João Palhinha. Now it's Rafael Leao. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's missed, but not by that far. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Martinez. Vitinha. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's going to go a long way. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Portugal are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Nuno Mendes, Cristiano Ronaldo, McAllister, now it's Martinez. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Puts in a cross, cleared without complication. And here's Alvarez, and he can clear it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ruben Dias, Bruno Fernandes, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Argentina upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Alvarez! Defending of the desperate variety. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Can he latch on to this? Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Almost half an hour in now. João Cancelo. João Palhinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Martinez. Ruben Dias makes the interception. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Great hit! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Tagliafico. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Fernandez. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. And he's picked out the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Portugal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Rafael Leao. Otamendi. And Molina. De Paul. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Portugal leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
João Cancelo. Rafael Leao is flagged offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 3 coming up. Bruno Fernandes goes short. There's the shot! It's there! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it Now they have it.
Oh, good ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Romero.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
João Cancelo. And João Palhinha. Vitinha.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 72 mil.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Messi! Vitinha is there to clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bernardo Silva. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he nearly went all the way.
Nuno Mendes really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Portugal get their fourth corner. There's the header. Oh, it's come loose. And again! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Big header! Molina attempts a clearance. Romero. De Paul. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has been cut short. João Palhinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. McAllister. He was under real pressure there. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is this the start of a comeback? Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, here's a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Portugal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Interesting ball. McAllister is in a really good position out wide. Ball is over the line. Out again for a throw-in. Ruben Diaz gets it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Messi. Palhinha wins the duel this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 4 extra minutes added on. And the ball's come loose here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Gonzalez. And Fernandez has a look and plays it forward. Palhinha gets a foot in here. And he cuts out the supply. Romero. And that will be it. Portugal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Bernardo Silva voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.